Let's make egg foo young. Add in about 4 tablespoons of avocado oil. Add in 4 tablespoons of flour. On our stove, mix this until there's no lumps. This looks good to me. Now we're going to add in a 1.5 cups of chicken broth. And we're just going to add that in slowly. Add in some more. About 1/4 cup at a time. That part's done. Add in 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of sugar, 1/2 teaspoon of chicken bouillon, 1.5 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1/2 teaspoon of sesame oil, 1 tablespoon of sherry cooking wine, but this is optional, 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce, 1/2 teaspoon of dark soy sauce, and 1/4 teaspoon of white pepper. And I'm just going to give it a good whisk. And my gravy is done. I'm going to transfer this to a bowl. Now for the egg foo young. You can use whatever vegetables you like. These are the ones that I chose. I'm going to use onions, and that's about 2 tablespoons into boiling water. We gotta blanch it. I like peas and carrots in my egg foo young, so I'm using about 2 tablespoons as well. And I really love bean sprouts in my egg foo young, and that's a little more than, it's about 2 tablespoons. And since we're making shrimp egg foo young, I have 5 extra large shrimp, but I don't want them that big, so I'm just going to cut them into littler pieces. I'm just using my Korean barbecue scissors. I have this weird obsession with scissors. I have different scissors for different things. Like this is my food scissors, my Korean barbecue, and I make clothes, and I'm pretty crafty, so I have different kinds of scissors for that. You can keep your shrimp in whole pieces if you like. Blanch this just for a couple of minutes. We have to blanch it because when we fry our egg foo young, it doesn't take long to fry. Okay, my vegetables look nice and tender. I'm going to remove them from the water and add it to our bowl. And you'll want to pat dry the vegetables. Now we're going to add in 2 eggs and mix that into our vegetables and protein. And that's what it should look like. Heat up some vegetable oil to 350 degrees. I know it's not good for your sexy bodies, but that's what we use. Test your oil. I just put my chopsticks in the middle. I don't know if you can see or not, but if it bubbles like this, it's ready. Plus my cooktop, I set it at 350. You can put this whole thing in and make one huge omelet, but I think I'm going to separate mine into 2. I'll take this much and I'll start off with like on the side and then just put it in like that. Keep adding it to the ones I have in here. I'll move that one over. And I'll just add oil on top of them. And they don't take long to cook. I'll just flip it over like so. And just cook it to desired color. And this looks absolutely perfect for me on both sides. I'm going to add these to our fine china with a paper towel. I'm using cooking chopsticks, which they are like extra long. Let's assemble our plate. We made shrimp fried rice from the last video. So we'll add that to our plate. Add our egg foo young to our plate. I had to reheat the gravy. That's our egg foo young. Let's give it a try. Dip it in the gravy. It's so good. Definitely give this recipe a try. And the shrimp fried rice is in the previous video. And enjoy.